Welcome to our journey through the most beautiful castles in Germany. From fairy tale fortresses to historical strongholds, let's explore these magnificent structures that have stood the test of time. Imagine gazing out over rolling hills from the ramparts of a medieval castle, feeling the weight of history wash over you. Our first stop takes us deep into the forested hills of Western Germany to a castle that seems to have sprung straight from the pages of a storybook, Eltz Castle. This medieval masterpiece rises dramatically from the valley floor, surrounded on three sides by the Elzbach River. This castle has been in the same family for over 850 years, and they've done a remarkable job of preserving its original character. Be sure to take some time to explore the armory, with its collection of medieval weapons and armor, and the treasury, home to priceless artifacts and treasures. Before you leave, take a moment to simply soak in the fairy tale ambience of Eltz Castle. Next, we journey to the Bavarian Alps to a castle that needs no introduction, Neuschwanstein. Perched high on a craggy cliff, this whimsical palace seems to float among the clouds. King Ludwig II, known as the Fairy Tale King, built Neuschwanstein as a tribute to the operas of Richard Wagner. As you tour the opulent rooms, you'll be transported to a world of myth and legend. Be sure to take some time to enjoy the views from the Marienbrücke Bridge, which offers the most iconic perspective of the castle. Our journey now takes us to the heart of Germany, to a castle steeped in history and legend, Wartburg Castle. Wartburg is perhaps best known as the place where Martin Luther, seeking refuge from his enemies, translated the New Testament into German, a pivotal moment in the Protestant Reformation. You can still visit the room where he worked and see his desk and chair. It was here in the 13th century that the legendary contest of minstrels, immortalized in Wagner's opera Tannhauser, is said to have taken place. Be sure to wander through the courtyard, admire the Romanesque architecture of the palace, and take in the panoramic views of the Thuringian forest. Next, we travel to a castle that reflects the grand ambitions of King Ludwig II, Herrenchiemsee Palace, often called Bavaria's Versailles. Located on an island in the Chiemsee, Germany's largest lake, this opulent palace was Ludwig's homage to the French Sun King, Louis XIV. Inside, you'll be greeted by a world of extravagance. The state staircase, inspired by the one at Versailles, is a masterpiece of Baroque design, and the Hall of Mirrors, even larger than its Parisian counterpart, is simply dazzling. Be sure to leave time to explore the formal gardens, a tranquil oasis perfect for a leisurely stroll. Our journey takes us now to the foothills of the Swabian Alps, to a castle that embodies power and majesty, Hohenzollern Castle. Perched dramatically atop a solitary peak, this imposing fortress has been the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern dynasty, one of Germany's most important royal families. Explore the opulent rooms, including the Count's Hall with its impressive stained glass windows, and the King's bedroom, preserved much as it was in the 19th century. Be sure to visit the treasury, home to priceless artifacts, including the crown of Wilhelm II, the last German emperor. For the best views, climb the narrow steps to the top of the Eagle Tower. We now journey to the banks of the Moselle River, to a castle that seems to have sprung from the pages of a romantic novel, Cochem Castle. Towering above the picturesque town of Cochem, this fairy tale fortress is straight out of a painter's palette. Step inside, and you'll find a meticulously restored interior with opulent furnishings, intricate wood carvings, and dazzling stained glass windows. For the best views, climb the steep steps to the castle keep. Cochem Castle is a place to indulge in romance and history. Our journey now takes us to the Harz Mountains, to a castle that has earned the nickname Neuschwanstein of the North Wernigerode Castle. Perched high above the charming town of Wernigerode, this fairy tale palace is a masterpiece of romantic architecture. Step inside to discover a world of opulent interiors with lavish furnishings, ornate ceilings, and impressive collections of art and artifacts. For the best views, climb the tower to the observation platform. Wernigerode Castle is a place to let your imagination soar. We now travel to the northernmost state of Germany, Schleswig-Holstein, to a castle that embodies elegance and tranquility, Glucksburg Castle. This Renaissance masterpiece, surrounded by water on three sides, is a true hidden gem. Step inside to discover a world of Renaissance splendor with grand halls, ornate ceilings, and impressive collections of art and furniture. Take a stroll through the castle gardens, designed in the Baroque style, and enjoy the tranquility of this idyllic setting. Glucksburg Castle is a place to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and find peace and beauty. We journey now to Bavaria, to a castle that stands guard over the colorful city of Landshut-Trausnitz Castle. Perched high on a hilltop, this medieval fortress offers breathtaking views and a glimpse into the past. Once inside, join a guided tour to learn about the castle's fascinating history and see its impressive interiors. Don't miss the view from the castle tower, which offers breathtaking panoramas of Landshut. With its colorful houses and the Isar River winding its way through the valley, Trausnitz Castle is a place to feel the weight of history and enjoy the beauty of Bavarian landscapes. Our journey now takes us to Saxony, to a castle that embodies romance and tranquility, Moritzburg Castle. This Baroque masterpiece, surrounded by a lake and forests, is a fairy tale setting come to life. Step inside to discover a world of Baroque elegance with lavishly decorated rooms, ornate ceilings, and impressive collections of porcelain, furniture, and art. Take a stroll through the castle park, designed in the English landscape style, and enjoy the tranquility of this idyllic setting. You can even spend the night in one of the castle's guest rooms, truly immersing yourself in its fairy tale ambience. We now journey to the romantic city of Heidelberg, to a castle that stands as a symbol of German Romanticism, Heidelberg Castle. Perched high above the Neckar River, this ruined fortress is a captivating blend of history, architecture, and natural beauty. Explore the castle's courtyards, gardens, and towers, each with its own story to tell. For the best views, climb to the top of the castle tower. Heidelberg Castle is a place to lose yourself in history, romance, and the beauty of nature. Our journey now takes us back in time to the Middle Ages, to a castle that has remained virtually unchanged for centuries, Marksburg Castle. Perched high on a hilltop overlooking the Rhine River, this imposing fortress offers a glimpse into the lives of medieval knights and nobles. Marksburg is one of the few castles along the Rhine that was never destroyed, giving it an especially authentic feel. For the best views, climb to the top of the keep. Marksburg Castle is a place to experience the Middle Ages firsthand. We now journey to the Swabian Alb, to a castle that seems to have sprung from the pages of a romantic novel, Liechtenstein Castle. Perched dramatically atop a sheer cliff, this fairy tale fortress is a testament to the enduring power of chivalry and romance. Step inside and discover a world of medieval romance with its knight's hall, armory, chapel, and other beautifully preserved rooms. For the best views, climb to the top of the tower. Liechtenstein Castle is a place to let your imagination soar and experience the romance of the Middle Ages. Our journey now takes us to Bavaria, to a castle that is truly one of a kind, Burghausen Castle. Stretching for over a kilometer along a narrow ridge, it's the longest castle in the world, a testament to the power and ambition of its medieval builders. 6 courtyards are connected by fortified gates and towers, creating an impenetrable defense system that withstood centuries of conflict. For the best views, climb to the top of the Pulverturm, the castle's highest tower. Burghausen Castle is a place to marvel at the ingenuity of medieval engineers and soak up the atmosphere of a bygone era. From the fairy tale towers of Neuschwanstein to the romantic ruins of Heidelberg, we've explored just a handful of Germany's most beautiful castles. But with over 25,000 castles and palaces scattered across Germany, our journey is far from over. Every corner of this enchanting country holds the potential for new discoveries and unforgettable experiences. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting tour of Germany's most beautiful castles. So I encourage you to pack your bags, grab your camera, and set off on your own German castle adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.